I actually really enjoy doing this pre-roll today because this is legitimately one of my favorite shows. Today's episode of The Red Pill is brought to you by Showtime and the critically acclaimed series, The Chi. The heart and soul of Chicago's South Side lies in its community, but when your world is a daily struggle just to get by, can you rise up and stand tall to realize a better tomorrow? Watch as Ronnie, Brandon, Emmett, and Kevin confront the tough choices that will shape their futures in The Chi, created and executive produced by Emmy Award winner and walking ball of fierce talent, Lena Waithe, and Academy Award winner, Compton. The new season of The Chi premieres Sunday, April 7th at 10 p.m. only on Showtime. To try a free month of Showtime, go to showtime.com and enter the code REDPILL. That's REDPILL. This is for first-time subscribers only and expires on May 6th. I love The Chi. Shout out to my man Jason Mitchell, my Louisiana brother. And also, you know, if you're kicking around and doing a Showtime thing, you might as well flip over and watch my boys D Zamiro, because their show is amazing on Showtime. So a lot of good content over there. But make sure to check out The Chi. Let's get to the show. Welcome to Van Lathan's The Red Pill, where we give you the brutal reality of truth. Today's guest is an extra special one. I gotta say it. DC Young Fly, man. Comedian, actor in big movies. Of course, one of the most hilarious cast members of Nick Cannon's fantastic show, Wild 'N Out. Shout out to Nick Cannon, brother who is owning things and moving things and doing big things in this culture. We love you here at The Red Pill, Nick. We also love DC Young Fly. DC really sat down and talked to us about his beginnings, how he got to where he got, the moment he realized he was officially on and things were working out for him. Also about his life growing up in Atlanta and how some really traumatic events led to him being the funny guy that he is today. Here's the thing about somebody like DC. When you're around genuine stardom, genuine it factor, it's hard to describe. It's hard to kind of put into words what it's like when someone can just walk into a room and change the energy of the entire room and let everybody, give everyone permission to have a good time. As soon as you see DC, as soon as he sits down, as soon as everyone starts listening to him and vibing with him, you know it's just time to have fun. And that's exactly what we did on this podcast. He made us laugh. He shocked us sometimes. Talked about how he's in love with being a father. Talked about the scariest moments that he experienced growing up and how they made him into the success story he is today. And more importantly, he knows where he's going. It's very important that people know where they're going. So, man, I was delighted to be able to talk to DC. And this is probably the funniest episode of The Red Pill that we've ever had, and definitely one of my favorites, so you're going to want to check this out. So just so you guys know, we're re-recording the intro. We had a spectacular intro about work and the importance of work and how work will save us, and I'm still going to put that out once you guys hear that message. But we have to redo the intro because they just dropped all the charges against Jussie Smollett in his felony case in Chicago. Now, I'm ecstatic about that because I didn't want Jussie Smollett to go to jail. I didn't want Jussie Smollett to be found guilty of these things. Early on, I believed him. That belief obviously wavered once more information came out. But I wanted to believe him because I wanted to believe in him. I want to believe in someone who has done so much great work for the communities that he represents. I wanted to believe someone who, and it has nothing to do with the vilification of one group. It has to do with the cultural trust that I have for not just him, but from other people from my community. So I want to be able to believe in them. Now that the charges have been dropped, I can say a couple of things. Number one, you have to look at the Chicago Police Department here and the way that this was handled. The Chicago Police Department, in a press conference, misrepresented a couple of facts. They misrepresented facts about the check itself from the brothers, and they misrepresented facts about the letter that had been delivered to the set of Empire in weeks before the attack. They said that the letter had come, that the FBI had concluded the letter came from Jussie Smollett. That ended up not being true, and the FBI said as much. They also said that the check from the brothers, check to the brothers, was for the attack. The brothers came back and said that the check was, at least in part, or actually the check was for training, is what they said. And so those two things were huge discrepancies and raised a red flag to me, but not just because they were incorrect, but because why would the police department move forward with those facts as they thought that they were facts and tell them to the entire world without being completely buttoned up on them? That seems ridiculously irresponsible and really, in a lot of ways, shocking. Another thing is, I want everyone to know this. Jussie Smollett was indicted on 16 felony counts. 16 felony counts. Overzealous, sure. But the reality is that if they felt that they could have gotten him, they would have gotten him. So all the other reasons that you're going to hear about why these charges might have been dropped, just know that with the amount of eyes on this case, if they could have gotten him, they would have gotten him. Okay. Another thing is, from the beginning of this, while I believed him, then wavered in my belief, it appeared that the case for him, that his accounting of things was falling apart. And then after a couple of other developments kind of came back to the fact that things looked a little bit fishy, there was one person who never wavered. His accounting of this incident and what he said and what he believed happened. And that was Jussie Smollett. He has never cracked. He has never walked anything back. He's never changed anything. He's clarified some things that were reported incorrectly, but he has said, and I was on a phone call where he was on the phone call from the beginning, that everything happened to him 100% the way he said that it happened. And here we stand with the charges, the allegations that he in some way orchestrated it falling apart. For a lot of you, that's not going to amount to an exoneration for Jussie Smollett. And I'm not saying that it should. What I would say is, are we in an era where our desire to be right is more important than what's actually happening in front of us? Because we all took sides. I took a side. Other people took a side. We all took sides. And every single part of this was a small victory for someone. When he made the initial allegations, I was so outraged. I got on here. I indicted a group of people who I think are very worth indictment and who I'll continue to indict until they shape up. After that, I got back on here, and I talked about what it meant if Jussie Smollett actually did lie. Always use the word if because I still wasn't sure. And now, while some people would expect me to get on here and spike the football, I won't. Because number one, this has nothing to do with me. And then number two, we don't know anything. But what we do know is we have a black man, one of our brothers. We have a black gay man saying that something happened to him and nobody can prove that it didn't. We have a victim saying, this is what happened to me. And not even the top investigative minds in the state where he is can prove that he's lying about it. What you do now is you gather up all that information and you choose your own adventure. You look at it however you want to. But we're going to move on from this, right? And we're going to have more situations where black men and black women allege that they've been attacked, where our LGBT brothers allege that they've been attacked. Maybe not physically, maybe just verbally, maybe just psychologically. And I am going to believe them too. I am. And if it's proven that they were lying, then they're going to be liars. But guess what didn't happen in this case? Nobody could prove legally in court using evidence and hard investigative resources and tactics. No one can prove that Jussie Smollett is lying about this. So, if you don't believe him, I'm asking you why. All right, DC Young Fly is up next. I only wish we could have rapped about this because I'm sure he would have some funny shit to say. Pop some pills, let's get into it. Everybody, white people in the room, give it up for DC Young Fly. Oh! Let me tell you something. You guys know how I feel about this. I got to point it out. I hate it when rich niggas get on the podcast. Look at how broke DC is making me look right now. Man.
Why? Why you say that?
Because, bro, look at you. I got a Fitbit on.
This is called...
bro, look at DC shining.
Yeah. Don't you like what another nigga brand for you? I ain't doing nothing. No, man, you know, I can teach, you know what I'm saying, contact you with my jeweler and I'll introduce you to him.
Yeah, tell him it's going to be a while. You got layaway?
Nigga, you work for TMZ.
What that mean?
Too much.
You think we rich?
Y'all doing something?
We doing all right.
For y'all to stay in everybody's business, it's pay a lot.
It pays a lot. I think it pays a lot.
Get hit in the head. It's $1 million question. I have to ask.
I think he gets paid a lot. We get a salary.
Where at?
He out there. Oh, you gonna meet him?
Oh, I bet.
Oh, don't worry about it. You
I got to meet the OG.
Yeah, you gonna meet him. He in another room right there. Probably.
I'm a lawyer. My auntie love that shit as well. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah, come on. It's on all the time.
That's all she, bro. I didn't know that was day commercial. She just always said that. I'm a lawyer.
Right, she like it?
Man, she love it.
So when she see you on there, does she freak out?
No, you know, see, well, my family, they know me all their whole life. So
tell us about you. Tell us about early DC.
I am from Atlanta, Georgia, the West Side, born and raised, where you see crackhead fixing on cars every day.
Hey!
That's just where I'm from, man. Atlanta, right. Atlanta raised, West Side, Adamville, Bankhead, right there in between. You can pick whichever one you want to rep. Right. I went to Carver, Mays, Crim. That's an alternative school. Crim High School is alternative school.
What is that? What's alternative school mean?
Alternative school is like, it's an alternative from your first school. So,
yeah, you got fucked up at the first school.
Yeah, so it's like, nigga, this is the alternative. So it's like, the other schools ain't fucking with you, so yeah, you're like, come on over here, nigga. Right. So, but this was school. Man, I had people in my class that were like 30 years old. It's like one of them schools where you can get back on track. But
so if you have been gone for a little while, you can
come back, but you finna be in there with a whole bunch of hood. You know what I'm saying? This was lean on me. Like, bro, we needed Joe Clark. Like, that shit was crazy, bro, but I made it out. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. So, but I almost did.
What happened? Tell me how you
bro, cause I jumped off the roof. We was gambling.
Sam, do you hear this story? I need you to pay attention to DC's story.
These are the type of people that you're representing, Sam. Niggas. You just can't represent. You got to represent the niggas, too. You feel me? I jumped on the roof, man. We was gambling. We were like 30 deep in the bathroom. Jumped on the roof. They tried to follow me. I said, y'all do what y'all want to do. Don't follow me because I don't know what I'm finna do. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just on the roof. So I started looking and I was like, boy, this shit too high. This ain't really that serious. So I jumped off the roof.
Right.
Fuck it. Jumped off the roof, got caught, and I almost got kicked out of school.
Why? They were just mad that you was playing around up there?
No, we weren't just playing around up there. We was gambling.
Oh, word. That's right.
We was getting money. We niggas just ain't on the roof yet. Shit, what you on the roof for? Shit.
Why y'all gambling on the roof, though?
We was gambling in the bathroom.
Okay.
Let me tell you how I break down.
Break it down.
All right.
We gamble, but we never went on the top of the roof of the school.
All right, let me break it down. Let me give you the scenario. All right, when you walk in my school, it's metal detectors.
Okay.
You dig? For those who don't go to school with metal detectors, every school I went to had metal detectors.
Right.
So it's not unusual to me.
It wasn't something that you went like, yo, why does our school
have it was, nigga, so?
Right.
The bitch is going up. Bang, bang, bang. Like, y'all hear that shit, though.
Right. Somebody bringing a gun in this motherfucker.
It made no sense. So, I never understood it. Right. It just kept going on, bro. So we I swear it made no sense. So we go into school, it's quiet. So remind you, I used to sell weed in school too. So I got weed on me. Don't care about smoking weed. It don't matter. I go into school. It's quiet. It's too quiet though, cause this ain't the type of school that nobody's not in the hallway. Ain't no. It's always somebody go to class. Go to class. All you hear as soon as you come to school. Come on, go to class. You have to make somebody go to class. So I go up the steps. I see the cause you know in the doors you got like a little window where you can see through the class. So I see that the lights are off, and I'm like, where's my class? This is a literature class. So I'm like, where's my class? I got 2 weeks to graduate.
Right.
2 weeks, nigga.
Right. You're almost out.
Nigga, 14 days, bro. I am out of high school.
Right.
Done.
Right.
Bro, this is just how much I'm with the shit. Yes, this shit is crazy, bro. I don't even have to go. I don't have to do no more homework, no more work.
Right.
I don't have to take another test.
We out.
I'm in the books of graduation already. I just have to finish.
Just do the
gotta
day.
get all the way through.
Yeah.
Nigga, I go to the class. I say, where my class at? I'm like, damn, my class ain't in here. And I get a feeling. I'm like, go to the bathroom. I'm just like, hey, I'm like, I go to the bathroom. I hit them bitches.
Yeah, they rolling.
All them niggas, it's about 20 deep. Put out. I'm a gambler. I got my own dice. I pull out my own dice. Fuck that. Let's start another game. What y'all nigga want to do? Nigga, we in that bitch. We gambling. Blue. Nigga, about 10 minutes later, all you hear is, whatever you got, you better flush it, because they on the way.
Right.
Nigga, the principal was in the bathroom. We was like, what? We in that bitch running around like roaches. We like, what we do? Yeah. So I go to the principal, right, and say, listen, I just came in here. I just used the bathroom. Like, that was my story right there. And I'm like, he don't know if I'm lying or not. Like, what if I really did had to go pee?
Right.
He don't know. Like, you think I'm not going to pee because there's a whole bunch of niggas in here? Excuse me, I got to pee.
Right.
You feel me? He like, nigga, I don't want to hear that shit.
Right.
Your ass was gambling. You getting the fuck up out of here.
Right.
I said, oh, shit. He dead serious. So I'm running around, and I'm looking. I'm like, hey, bro, help me with this window. He like, you about to go out? I said, bro, I don't know what I'm about to do. Help me with this window.
Right.
He opened the window. I go out. We on the roof. Nigga, I'm running. I'm telling niggas, bro, y'all niggas stop following me.
Right.
Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all is making me have to think more because I got niggas behind me like, what? I'm like, oh, shit. Well, I guess I'm the leader. You feel me? These niggas that made me the leader of this shit. You feel me? So, I'm out there running. I say, fuck it. I found like a 60-foot drop that in my mind, I said, I could do.
60 feet?
It probably was like 12, but
in
my mind, this shit 60 feet.
Right, 60 feet.
This shit about 60 feet. Right. So I'm like, oh, shit. So a couple niggas who look like, oh, fuck that. I'm going back in the building. So they go back in the building. I tell my partner, I say, look, I'm about to jump. So we jump. Nigga, it's a teacher just looking we had a glass door. He just looking at me like this. The whole time as I jump. So I go to the window. I say, open the door. Let me tell you what's going on. Because, like, you just saw me jump, but you don't know what's going on.
Right.
He don't know that when he opened the door, I'm finna punch the shit out of him.
Why?
He in my way. He is the way to freedom.
Right.
I need him to open the door so I can get if he would have opened the door, they would never come.
Well, this is what I'm saying. If the principal had already seen you gambling, what were you running for?
Man, it was so many niggas you don't know. If you ain't pulled me out that bathroom, boy, my word against yours.
Oh, that's true.
So I'm getting out of there. See, if he would have opened that door, I would have pushed him, got up through there, came back to school, and they like ain't shit happened.
Like nothing went wrong.
They'd have been like, you didn't catch me in no bathroom, right, I wasn't even here, but what y'all talking about? And then they would have had me on camera. I'd be like, that me? So that's when I got kicked out.
So you got kicked out.
But my mama worked for this the crazy part about it. This is just wild. My mama worked for the public school system. So she been in the game for like 30 years.
So she went in there.
She went in there crying and boo-hooing and shit.
Like a black mama will.
Like a black mama will, and my principal knew my mama. Like they went to school together type shit. And one thing about the Atlanta public schools, it's so tight. People that actually went to school in Atlanta, and then you had people back then that really was like doing shit for the school. You know what I'm saying? The school system so fucked up. I mean, can we cuss on this shit?
You've cussed several times.
Oh, I was about to say, I don't even know if I be cussing. In my mind, I be like, you know, you done said shit like 3 times. I'm like, okay, I just want to know.
So,
but no, so it was like, you know, so she was real plugged in with the school system. But I'll never forget my principal. She told me this. She looked me dead in my eyes. She said, I'm letting you back in because your mama, you would have had to take this a whole nother year. You had to do this a whole next year.
And you know what happens? A lot of times when they do that, you don't come back.
But that's what I'm saying. And she like, you done. She like, you done with high school. All you gotta do is just come, fool. But I would have made you do this shit a whole nother year. I would have made you come back in August just to do this shit. And you finished.
Damn.
You had to graduate next year.
What happened after graduation? After you graduated, then what happened?
Man, I went to college.
Which college?
Fort Valley.
Okay.
University. Shout out to all the people at Fort Valley. I don't even know the mascot, but shout out to Fort Valley. I went there for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
I said, fuck that shit, man. I did that shit so my people can shut the fuck up.
I feel you.
I'm like, I'm down here now. I tried it.
When did you realize you were the funny guy in class? Like, when did it, because you stepped in here and right away the energy completely changes. Me and, like, you right away people know that when they see you, it's time to have a good fucking time.
I always was like that, man, just from the jump of being in school, because I never really considered myself as the class clown. It wasn't a label. I always wanted to be like the party starter or because I ain't never like being around negative ass people. Even coming up, I ain't never like I grew up in the neighborhood, in a rough neighborhood, but I never liked when people like to fight all the time. Right. Like everywhere we want to go, we want to fight. But you at a skating rink. What the hell you want to fight at a skating rink? Niggas is rolling around with 4 wheels and y'all niggas gonna knock. You just hit a man who on some skates. You feel what I'm saying? You that bad, bruh? You can't be good for a day. You feel what I'm saying? It's not that hard to be good. Right. You feel me? So it was like every time I was in an environment, bro, I always took over without trying to. It was like, even if you wanted to do it, you was doing it through me. Word. You see what I'm saying? So it's feeding off your energy. Feel me? So it's like, hey, you want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to turn the class up? Yeah, like, yeah, but you ain't got the balls to do it, nigga. Right. Who got the balls? I got the balls. I got the, you want to start a beat right now? Shit, let's start a beat. Turn this beat. You feel me? So it was like, I just want to have a good time. Like, it didn't matter. And it was like, every time I got my people, my peers that was around me having a good time, it was just like, oh, we was lit. I done had multiple times where I didn't even know that that's what I was doing. I just... So second nature to you. Yeah, and I was getting in trouble for it a lot. And I used to be it got so nonchalant to me where it's like, I knew I was going to get in trouble for it, but I never felt like I was supposed to be getting in trouble. When did you know it was something that could make you money? When it started making me money. Shit, I was selling crack. I was selling crack, white man, for real. Like, I was in the street for real. Like, I wasn't, man, hell no. But let me tell you something. People were you doing that while you was in school, while you was in high school and stuff like that? Yeah, I was trying. I was out there really in the way. Yeah. Wasn't no dope deal. I was in the way. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I did find a hustle, though. Like, I knew how to hustle, but I was really in the way. You feel me? Like, selling. I had like a little gram chopping that shit up. Right. Now, when you was doing all day, when you was doing this, right? Did you think that you was just nickel and diamond, or did you feel like you was Tony Montana? You know what? I was gonna be Tony Montana. For real? You did want, cause when I was doing it, like in my high school days, I was kind of like selling dope to maintain money in my pocket so I could eat, so I wouldn't have to ask my mama for no money. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, because she was working so hard. Yeah, she was working so hard that I was getting like a social security check, so it was like I was straight from like 16 to like 18. Once I really got in the streets, I kind of maintained and just like balanced. I was getting $200 every 2 weeks, so I was like, shit, I'm straight as a child. Yeah. But that's a job. That's you're straight. You take a 20 of them. If you gamble or something, you hit a dice game, $300-$400. Oh, I'm extra, and I know I got another 2 coming. Nigga, I'm the man. I'm 16 years old. Man, I got $800. I got $800. Man, who you with? $800 is a fucking fortune at 16, 16, especially in the South. Especially when we wasn't even really doing shit. We were buying weed and buying condoms and. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we were. I don't know how y'all were living, but that's how we were living. Right. You feel me? So it was like when I was doing it, I was selling weed to my friends and my peers, but then I started taking over streets. Like, okay, that's my street. That whole street get their weed from me. Now this whole street get their weed from me. Now this whole street get their weed from me. Then it's like, okay, now I gotta protect all this. Like, now I know who sell the weed around here, and I know, but you can't sell weed. No. Right. They my block. Like, right. And that's when it starts to get. That's when that shit started to get. But then I started taking it more serious when I just said, because it was one point in time, like, I never forget when I used to ask my mom for money. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget when I asked her one day, I was like, Mom. She was like, what? I couldn't even get it out. She's like, what? I was like, nothing. Is it? Am I that troublesome? Right. Am I that worrisome? Right. She like, man, what you gonna ask for? What? I'm like, well, don't even worry about it. Right. Fuck that. I do need that $20. Fuck that bullshit. I need that $20. Right. But that's when I knew. I said, bro, I gotta do something, bro. Like, first of all, I'm 19. I shouldn't be asking my mama for shit. Right. You feel me? I know how to get money, but how do I get money every day? That's what people don't understand. You probably know how to get money, but you got to do it every day.
Yeah.
That's where the hard work comes in. That because I said, fuck it, I never forget, nigga. I sold my TV. It's gonna sound crazy, but this is a hood story. It's real. It's true shit. I had a hatchback TV. This one plasmas. They wouldn't call them flat. This one they call them plasmas.
Yeah.
When you had a plasma, you was lit.
Because they was fucking super expensive. They was
Nigga,
$6,000, $7,000,
your plasma TV would turn your whole project apartment into a fucking mansion room.
All right.
You feel me?
It's
Like,
hard for people to remember. He talking some real shit.
I'm talking
when the TVs
gangsta
first
shit.
came out, they were unbelievably expensive. And if you had one, you was a rich nigga.
It don't matter if your bed was on the floor. It don't matter if your goddamn all your shit wasn't together. But
Right.
if you had a plasma,
Right.
bitch, you on your way to being a better person.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like I never forget. I had a hatchback. I had a what do you like a 16-inch TV hatchback. And I never forget that shit played real good. That one nigga, everybody I knew had a plasma, but me.
Right.
I still had the hatchback, and it was in 2000 and probably like 12. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like, ooh, my brother on dope, and he had a plasma.
Damn.
He had a plasma. So I told him,
right.
true shit. I told him, I said, look, I want the plasma, nigga. You feel me? He like, shit. What you willing to give me for? I'm like, shit, I give you my TV and a crack rock.
What?
Bro.
And then you got the plasma.
I got the plasma. I'll never forget when I dropped that shit out. Boy, I said, boy, this nigga got to be high. But this deal, I have to. It's like one of those Groupon deals. It's like you only got 20 minutes.
Right,
This
yeah,
shit
exactly,
gonna go by. You feel me?
yeah.
That was a 20-minute Groupon deal. I would give him my TV and the crack rock for his 46-inch plasma.
Bro, I gotta be honest with you. I'm proud of him for being on dope and holding on. Give it up for him, man. And holding on to the plasma as long as what he did.
Not really for being on dope, but just for having the plasma at the right time.
Excuse me, not for being on dope.
Right.
Shout out, I hope he's doing great. But for having the plasma.
He is.
Yeah.
But this is the thing though. It's real life.
Right.
I gave it to him and then I had got the plasma. So I had the plasma at the crib for a minute, right? Nigga, you can see the plasma through my window outside.
Stunting. Hurting heads. Busting their heads with the plasma.
Nigga, my TV, I ain't got no stand for it. I got it on the dresser, leaned up on the wall. That motherfucker leaned up on the wall like this, you hear me? 46 inch, you hear me? Outside, I'm looking like, little tell the nigga like, I'm like, yeah, like, you see that motherfucker? Why, yeah. This shit like green screen, you hear me?
Yeah.
So I never get, bro, I was just like, I'm hurting. I got bitches, they coming over, they seeing the TV, but I ain't got no money though. You feel?
Yeah. Because they think they see the plasma and they think,
I got the check.
Yeah, they think he up.
I said I gotta have some money, man. I ain't got no money. I never forget, man. I sold my plasma to my partner mama for $146, and I bought a 3.5 a weed. That's an eighth, people. And I sacked it up.
And you sold it.
And I kept selling it. I kept selling it till I ground myself up to a half a bag from a 3.5. So when niggas be talking about, bro, nigga ain't gave me nothing. Sometimes you gotta deal with crumbs in order for you to, you know what I mean?
I feel you.
And it took me 2 years, you know what I'm saying, just to get to that point. But I did that from consistently just saying, even though off the 3.5 I was probably making $10, I probably sold I went to the dope man and got a 3.5 probably like 7 times that day.
Oh.
So in his mind, he like, boy, you smoking the shit out these eighths.
Yeah,
He like, boy, you not smoked this your 9th eighth? Like, are you smoking it?
Really out here though.
Like, hell no. So when I just stayed down, then I lost all of it in like a week when I got stabbed up.
Yeah. Now what happened with that? I don't know. Like so.
Yeah, nigga hit me. Nigga hit me once right here. Nigga hit me twice. Nigga hit me once right here. Nigga hit me twice right here. Got hit in the head with a pole. What a skull right here, and I got hit in the back. It was me, 3 of my brothers. Me and 2 of my brothers. We all got stepped. Just a misunderstanding. Just that street shit. Yeah. That's just how the shit go.
See, the reality is that on some real shit though, people don't understand just how quick shit can go from sugar to street.
I'm talking about
boom.
I'm talking about. Listen. You got to be in control of the situation at all times, even if it's on both sides. You was in control and they was in control because everybody is experienced on how it could go wrong. And
any single moment, yeah.
I swear on everything. You ask my nephew right now, bro. If I call him like, hey, bro, you remember I told you before we got there and went down there? How was I saying? Like, what the hell did I tell you? We talked about this shit the other day. He like, yeah, man, I'm finna go down there. This is exactly. I get the call. Boom. I'm like, yo, big, I'm on the way. Boom. I'm like, my nephew, I'm about to go whoop these nigga ass, bro. I'm gonna call you back in a bit. Go down there. This is the talk. I'm telling my nephew, man, I'm gonna go whoop these nigga ass, bro. I'm gonna be right back. I'll skip out the driveway. I'm about to go whoop these nigga ass. Man, I see that nigga a picture later on that night shouting. So it probably like 4 in the afternoon. Nigga, I see him a picture probably like 12, 1 in the morning. I called him first. I said, hey, nephew. I said, I'm about to send you something. Don't tell nobody. Like, bet. I sent him a picture of my wrist. You know what I'm saying? I had the nurse take a picture of this shit. I can't explain this shit. You feel me? I'm like, bitch, you gotta take a picture of this shit. Like, look at this shit. This shit is National Geographic. Like, I look like I got bit by a tiger. You feel me? Like, this shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
I said, man, I sent him a picture. I wake up in the morning, my whole family line up. I mean, you know the street talk. So you know what I'm saying? So before you know it, everything hit the fan, man. The crazy part, my brother died on the scene and came back to life.
Damn.
Yeah,
like
man.
They lost him and got him back?
Lost. I seen that nigga lose it. I don't know if oxygen, I don't know how that shit happens. When oxygen don't reach a certain part of the body and that shit just shut down.
Yeah.
And then it slowly reach again. But if you want to talk about souls and stuff, my boy was gone for about 7 seconds.
What was going through your mind when you saw that?
It got quiet. It got quiet from everybody that was out there. Because he was, see, this what happened when I realized I was fucked up. I went to go goddamn make sure I was straight because I had so much blood and shit going on. I couldn't even see and shit. All I hear people outside screaming, so I go outside to let people know I'm straight. You feel me? Like, don't be screaming. I don't give a fuck about this shit. Goddamn, I just see my little bro wobbling and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? That nigga hit the ground. Boom. So I thought they had to knock them out. You feel me? So now I'm extra turn. I'm with all the shit. So we out there and he breathing hard. Like, this ain't no, like, a nigga grasping for breath. It's like a nigga don't know what the fuck going on and like he out and don't. You could tell when somebody is really fighting for their life and when somebody fighting for their life, they really can't see you.
They can't do nothing.
They can't talk to you.
Like they can't like
in their mind. They want you to do everything possible so weird, man. To stop.
If y'all never seen this.
If you ain't never seen this shit before,
it's like somebody their entire existence, every electrical impulse in their body.
It's crazy. That shit just give me chills. It's like you can see it in their eyes. He's like
grasping at the last strands of life.
Trying to grab you, and it's nothing that your ass can do. You feel me? And it was like he was choking. He was going in and out. He was grasping. He was like, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no regular grasp of breath. It was more like, like it's going like he can't do it and that shit. And the lady was kind of like a nurse who was outside. She grabbed his hand, and at one point it was like he was like,
and then he started breathing regular. Oh no, he was gone.
Nigga hand started going down. Nigga hand went down. And the shit was like, for like 7 seconds of the longest seconds I ever seen. And then it was just. Come make this shit up, man.
What did that do to you when you saw that?
I started tripping when he started getting quiet. When he started getting quiet after that 4th second, I swear on that, like in my mind.
After the 4th second.
He was gone.
Word.
It was like. I was like, fuck no. They got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. What the fuck? What the fuck?
And then he was back. Damn.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, how that street shit go. You feel me? So that's why we blessed to today. That's why I don't take none of this shit for granted, man. You know what I mean? And my brother got a book, too. Go get it called Scars of Wisdom. Lathan Thomas.
Definitely.
Scars of Wisdom. Scars of Wisdom, and that shit is great. The only book I read last year. Scars of Wisdom by Lathan Thomas. Go get that book.
I definitely will.
Talk about the whole journey.
All right, we're going to attempt to calm DC down for 1 second to pay some bills. Clean up your remote control clutter with Control Center by Cavo. Control Center simplifies your home theater so you can control everything connected to your TV with one easy-to-use remote with voice control. Plug in your streamer, sound system, cable, satellite, even your game console. Control Center does it all. I know personally I have this problem. A lot of stuff one TV, a bunch of different remotes. I say this last week. I say this every week. I'm looking for one remote to change the channel, the other remote to turn the TV up or down and go to the different streaming services that I have and stuff like that. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, Van, a lot of these remotes are universal. Why don't you just take the remote and program it and you can do all it? Don't work. It works for a couple of days and then it don't work no more. That's why Cavo Control Center is a better option than the one that comes with the TV. Don't waste time fiddling with different remotes or weeding through messy search results to get the content you want. One universal voice remote controls it all. So just say what you want to watch and let Control Center handle the rest. In fact, you can enjoy every second of couch time and easily switch between content without moving a muscle. Let Control Center take your at-home entertainment experience from stressful to simple and enjoy what you want, when you want, with ease. Shop now and get 40% off Control Center with promo code PILL. That's $59.95. 40% off the regular pricing of $99.95. A service plan is required, but the first 45 days are free. Control Center is available at caavo.com and Best Buy. Control Center by Cavo, one remote that does it all. So let me ask you this. So seeing stuff like that, was there a time in your life where you just went, yo, too much going on here?
That was it.
That was it.
That was, you know what? That was one of the moments where it kind of, when that was the only time where it's like the streets, I got the ass in. Like that was a real ass in. Like, you know, niggas done been in jail and been in all this other type of shit that with street shit, shootouts and all that crazy shit. But it was like, have you ever got defeated by the streets? You feel what I'm saying? Like a nigga don't want a lot of wars and all that shit, but have you ever lost a war? You don't want a couple fights. Yeah. But that was just a war we couldn't win. Yeah. It wasn't, and it wasn't, it was just a war that we couldn't even, don't even worry about going to see after, because after that they were gone. Right. You feel me? Like we got they pressed charge on us and all that crazy shit, but she got crazy. But the way it played out, when that shit happened, they was gone. It wasn't meant for us to find out who these people is and all that. That ain't the message right here. Right. What is because you gonna oversee the message what's going on. Right. What you really need to know is God telling me I got another path for you. Right. He was leading you to this moment you in right now. Man, people, man, they don't even understand, boy. People loaded up. Right. You feel me? It wasn't even my problem. Like I told him, I'd do it again. You feel me? That's just how it is. You my dog. I don't give a fuck to this day, nigga. If I'm the man right now, nigga, we in the street squabbling with any fucking body, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You ain't touching none of my people. I don't give a damn. It ain't about no celebrity. This about a loyalty bond. This with anybody. Right. You not touching nobody I fuck with. You're not gonna do no harm to nobody I fuck with because we grown. We past it. How about, can we resolve this? Can we talk it out? Can we talk it out? Because I'm with all the talking. Right. I don't give a damn because it's always good to talk shit out. Right. Because where I come from, boy, it go a whole nother way. And then I got scars to prove that we would go the distance. Right. With whatever niggas trying to do, whatever. But you know what? I done been on the uproar too much, but now I done been on the downside. Right, yeah. And I done seen how it affect not just me, everybody. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody got to deal with this shit just because we got hit. Right. Everybody got to deal with it. Me, my brother, his people, my people. Right. We all dealing with this shit as a whole. Yeah. My other brother, he got hit in the head. We all dealing with this shit as a whole. You know, it's crazy, man. Like, in Baton Rouge, growing up was pretty good. And then we got to one age and just niggas started dying. And it was weird that it was like back to back to back to back to back to back. It was always some fucked up story. It was always like, yo, man, they found Jason shot in the back. Car was still running. Yo, man, George got into it with a God rest his soul. George got into it with somebody. Dude walked out of AutoZone, killed him. Right. Delvin got shot. And it's like, after a while, you start to kind of be like, yo, man, like, if life is this, if life can leave you this fast, don't you maybe need to be in a different environment where things are moving a little bit slower? Right. You know what I tend to say, because I come from that background. Okay, this is the only thing that I can say, because at the end of the day, we got rules and we got structure. Okay, we definitely got rules and we got structure, and sometimes people don't understand it's consequences for certain shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, what we gotta change is we just gotta change the consequences. That's it.
All right.
That's it.
They don't need to be so
we
fucking
jump
severe.
so with the consequences that it's like, hold up, bro. We got structure. That's what's wrong with us now. Why does pew, 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 gotta be the first thing?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Is it a way that we can reach out to these people to let these folks know what type of shit they about to get themselves into?
Right. Yeah. No, real.
You dig what I'm saying?
Or that everybody dead, and then and when you did, and I was gonna say is when these guys die,
and it don't do nothing. It's a recycle.
Yeah, they die, and then all of these dudes
they mad.
They mad. Then all of these kids ain't got no fathers.
Right.
And then it's this whole big thing. You watching so many sets of mothers crying, all of these.
But that come from the guidance, bro. Like at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, bro. From a young person's perspective, who always hung with the older generation and always wanted to hang with the older generation, never saw myself as I'm gonna hang with somebody is like that's on the same, not saying the same level. I was like, I always wanted to be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if I'm in the 10th grade, 9th grade, I'm hanging in the senior cafeteria.
Right.
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, I'm not even trying to hang in the senior cafeteria because now, guess what? We eating outside. Right. We don't need to eat at the school.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, I never was that guy to be like that. So it's like the guidance, you got to understand that the kids are always looking up to us. So if you got somebody looking up to you, bro, you just got to guide them the right way. Yeah, we from the hood. I sit there and tell somebody right here, bro, hey, don't let that man hit you like that, but you got to hit him back. Mm-hmm. Not saying that, go grab a gun, woo. That's just code instruction from where I grew up at. Like, no, we not going to teach you to be a sucker for the real world.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Don't do that. Somebody hit you, hit them back. That's it. You feel me? But we got to guide them and say, hey, little homie, don't play with that toy gun and me pew pew pew, because you're gonna try to do that shit in real life. You're gonna end up having a real gun one day and you're gonna play like that. Just play, because that is a play gun.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? We got to be taught. Because I remember one day when I couldn't come outside. The OGs wouldn't allow me to be outside. First of all, because ain't no telling what might happen in the street. The streets is for, you had to be some type of street to be in the streets when I was growing up. You weren't in the streets if you weren't street. You weren't in there. You weren't in the street. You could feel a dude like demeanor who's in the streets, bro. Like back then, you wasn't in the streets if you wasn't in the street.
Word.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You had to have somebody in the streets to allow you to be out there.
When did you start realizing that? So you got out of that. When did you say, hey, yo, this comedy shit is working?
Man, my partner Fatty Pay put me on. Man, y'all make sure y'all go follow Fatty Pay. He got a clothing line. Your ass can't read. He put me on.
Is that the clothing line?
That's his, your ass can't read. It got your.
And
then it's butt cheeks, ass, can't read.
Okay.
Shit lit.
All right, I'm gonna
shit lit. Go, you gotta fuck with it. You gotta fuck with it. So when he put me on, man, you know, and when you from the hood, once again, like I love being from the hood because I cherish everything. You feel me? I'm so humble about the shit. When you see somebody get on World Star, they made it. You remember that?
I do.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Once you on World Star was like...
World Star was like the front page of the hood.
That was like BT's protege.
Yeah, right.
Once you got the World Star...
Rest in peace, Q, my man.
Rest in peace. Once you got the World Star, boy, woo! I'll never forget, nigga. I'm stabbed up.
Right.
I'll never get... I'm stabbed up. My hand, I'm watching World Star, right? Watching all the fights and stuff and all the little stuff. Then I see my partner, bro. I swear I see I'll never forget. I'm sitting in my mama's kitchen, bro. I'm watching I'm on the computer. I see him on the World Star, and I'm the type of dude that if you doing something, I'm going to tell you. Yeah. I'm not going to hold it in. I call him ASAP. I said, boy, I see you on World Star, boy. Yeah. Whatever you do. Like, they my dog from school, so it's like, I know you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we smoke weed. I was like, you'll push up on me right now.
Yeah.
I said, bro, I see you on World Star, bro. Go crazy. He like, bro, look, it's Vine, bro. This Vine is about to take over, bro. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but you know, I'm just trying to get back on my feet. You feel me? I'm just trying to get right. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm about to drop my mixtape in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't know how I'm gonna do the studio because I ain't never went in there without my pen and pad. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just thugging it right now. He like, bro, I'm telling you, if you do the Vine shit, you go crazy. I'm like, all right, that's God talking to me. I don't even know. You feel me? I'm still out here in the street.
God was talking to you through your homeboy. Still
out here in the street. Yeah. He was talking to me. I wasn't paying attention. That's why I try to tell people, listen, you just gotta listen sometimes. Just listen. Listen, you can't be who you will, but if a nigga would say like, but at least he listen.
Right.
I can spaz from time to time, but a nigga will tell you, at least the nigga listen.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I been listening. I was just like, you know what? A couple months later go by, right? He come to me again. But the crazy part about it, he wasn't the first person that I ever did a Vine with. My partner Moneybag Mafia was the first person I ever did a Vine with, because I was in the streets. You can see it if it's a video, the first Vine ever. My first Vine ever, it was in June, 2 weeks before I got stabbed up. I was outside counting some real money. I'm finna go buy some more weed.
Right.
I probably had about $500 in my pocket. So I'm counting. And he like, hey, bro, come do the Vine video with me. I'm like, bro, what is that? He was like, man, this is some funny shit, bro. This shit going crazy, bro. I done fucked about 3 hoes off this shit. I'm like, what? Yeah, he like, bro, I done fucked about 3 hoes off this shit. I'm like, what is he like, bro? Just do it with me. So we did like some fake bloods, be like, little handshake shit. And that was it. I left it alone. I was like, all right, man, I don't want to do that video shit no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, appreciate it. So, but later on down the line, a couple months later, I see my partner on World Star.
Yeah.
Call him about it. He say, this the Vine shit. Now, this the old one. Pull him up. Pull him all the way up. That my mama, her beautiful self.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so these are all...
this the old house. I just finished buying this, my mama old house, and redoing it.
Right.
I'm redoing it. So, my partner, I see him on World Star, tell him about the World Star. I say, man, congratulations. And then a couple months later, my boy Fat and Paid come back and was like, bro, do the Vine shit. Like, it ain't, bro, all you gotta do is record shit, and that's all. You straight. And I was like, man, I guess. Like, if it's this easy, I said, well, let me see your phone then. I'm gonna do it on your page. My nigga. Bro, it was like the moment I touched that damn phone, bro, it was like,
we out of here.
It was bro, the moment I recorded a video, it was like my first video was like, I used to be in class like, teacher, I need a pencil. And they just went crazy. I said, this shit got like 3,000 rebounds. I was like, oh, they don't even know what the fuck they about to get themselves into. Man, I was the first person. Pull it up. I was the first person to show the world what a real cockroach looking like.
All right. No.
You did. It was more so I'm gonna introduce these folks to what the hood is. You feel me? Because it's nobody breaking that gateway of land, especially not on the social media shit. I was just really just waking up being me, bro, just telling my stories. Like, my mama was a hoarder. Like, people who've been watching me from day one, 2014, 13, like that. That's when I started, November 22nd, 2013. For those who've been with me from 14, 15 on up, them day one followers, when I had like 100,000 in 2013 off that month, 1 month, man, them folks seen me, bro. Yeah. They seen me go from my mama house, living in a hoarder, for me doing all this shit over these last 6 years, bro. And I'm here to tell these folks, bro, it's all God, bro. It's all God. I just paid attention. It's my calling. You feel me? And I'm gonna go hard with it to the day I go. You feel me? And boy.
Who was the first person from, who was the first call that came in and you was like, because I know after the shit happened with me, there was one phone call that I had to where I was like, damn, I'm on the phone with this nigga. I cannot believe I'm on the phone with this. Who was the first person to reach out and go, yo, I wanna put you on to where you was like, shit, I'm on.
It wasn't really a phone call. It was just more so of a work ethic and realizing where you was at and realizing every opportunity just don't play with.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I think the wilding out.
Oh, Nick? Shout out to Nick.
Most definitely. Shout out to OG. It was the moment when it was like, because I'd never get my first audition, seeing him, watching them crack up, and it was like, all right, I don't know if I made it or not, because they ain't hit me back. And it was like, it was like they already was flying their people out who I already had from the previous season, because Emmanuel Hudson was already on it, and we was on the same management label at the time. And he went out like a week before me, and I was like, well, shit, I guess they ain't want it. You know what I mean? All right. Man, I got that email saying that I made it.
And you're like, we out of here.
I was like, social media just went to TV.
Word.
And I don't think they ready.
Right.
But I had to really tighten up because I'm still learning. You did? Right. And I'm learning because, and I love talking about this shit too, I'm learning because I realize how Southern accents we have.
Right.
Being from Atlanta, and when you from Atlanta, everybody talk the same. You got to understand what I'm talking about.
Right.
You ain't finna sit here and tell me you don't know what I'm talking about. Why you feel me? Why you know what I'm talking about? You know what I said. You ain't finna sit here and say that. Real talk. You ain't finna sit here and tell me you don't know what I just said. You feel me? And they was like, DC, we know it's funny. We just don't know what you said.
Right.
Cause I was selling it. I was like, you feel me? They like, yeah, but did you say 7? I was like, Sam. Sam. They like 7. I'm like, yeah, it's Sam. They like, I'm like, oh, okay. Let me just learn how to just enunciate 7.
Right.
7.
So there was still
7. Like I never used that before. 7.
Right. So there was still work you had to do.
It was TV work.
TV work.
It was more so like, okay, now how can you perfect who are you about to become? You dig what I'm saying? It's like, okay, you hear, what is this bringing about? What is this going to bring? What is all this? What? It's a journey. I swear on everything. It's fun, bro. It's the ups, the downs. It's fun, the relationship. Realize people smile their face. They just fuck with you. They don't. And the people who really do fuck with you, and it's like, cool. It's all about making relationships and respecting everybody on the same level. It don't matter about all this shit that's going on. I respect you. You respect me. That's all I care about. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, this shit's so fun. It's a hard work, but it's my calling. So it's like, why would I do something else?
Right. How many followers you got on the gram right now?
Right now, 7.9 million.
7.8 million people.
9.
Not, what is it?
9.
But I'm saying it's 8 million.
No, it's 9.
It's 7.9, right?
I have 7.99. I have 7,900,012.
What I'm saying, DC.
700. Let me do the math right because you got to say it right. 7,912,000.
So it's basically 8 million people is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought you said 7.8. Sorry.
Right. It's like, but basically 8 million
Right.
people. Right. So that's a whole hell of a lot of people. How do you stop yourself from getting in trouble on social media? We see people get in trouble on social media, say the wrong shit. It's like, oh, they canceled. Oh, they this. Oh, they that. Just got in trouble for the video she put up. Right. So how do you keep yourself from getting in trouble? Have you gotten in trouble before?
Right. Nah, it's I don't really think she got in trouble. She just ended up saying something that just hurt people.
She will be fine, and she will learn from this.
That's all it is.
And hopefully that she listen.
Most definitely, she gonna learn. Everybody made mistakes.
She gonna learn. Everybody makes mistakes.
Bro. Like that's the point. That's the point. It's listen. First of all, people gotta understand comedy wasn't never there to be to comedy is not here to say we understand this might be offensive, so we're not gonna say that.
Word.
That's why comedy was comedy the way it was. You can get on stage and we can talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
Right, yeah.
That's why comedy is comedy. It's truthful. That's just what she probably felt like at that moment in time. It wasn't that's what it is. It was just funny.
Yeah.
Even y'all say shit about us all the time.
Right.
Did that be funny?
So, but you feel like in a situation like that, and I don't want to say, what I'm saying is basically, she learned that it was hurtful.
Right.
She moves on. How do you take those lessons? Have you ever been in a situation like that before?
You know what I do? You know what I did? I tend to say, okay, now we got to understand the level of success that we're on. Cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
We have relationships that we got, and we got to also understand that we working with these same people that we might offend. Okay, now let's get into on this situation. How can you separate yourself with that? It's just understanding to stick to your comedy. Tell it, but just adjust. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really about getting in trouble. It's just now we in a state of the world that anything and everything is offensive if somebody comment up under your profile.
Yeah.
You feel me? So one person, everybody not gonna like everything that you say. Everybody don't like my roast. So yeah, it is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and when you come to that certain level of success, you just got to know certain things and just know the industry. That's all it is. You know, there's a lot of shit that I be wanting to say. I be like, woo, they want me to fuck up. I ain't gonna say that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's just really, we came down to it as the world just sensitive on the low, to be honest. Cause
you
really
feel like we coming out of it, or is it getting worse? Because to be honest with you, I feel like there are a lot of people that feel like it's gone too far. Everyone wants to be, everyone wants to be accepted. Everyone wants to be. You don't want to you don't want to do something that's harmful and actually leads to somebody having been fucked up in real life. But I do feel like right now, there is a part of people just want to have a little bit of fun.
I can always just say that people can have a respectful opinion. All right, not what you want to say, a irresponsible remark.
Right. Yeah.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
You can have a respectable opinion versus an irresponsible remark.
I feel you.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's like, all right, I know y'all got this.
Right.
That's cool.
Right.
That's how you do it. You gotta let them know, I know y'all got that. That's cool.
Right.
But guess what? They how I feel.
Right.
Woo woo woo. Boo boo. I ain't hurt nobody feeling.
Right. That's
I
it.
put it on the table that, I fuck with y'all.
Right.
But let me know.
Right.
Y'all do too much.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? When you come out on some, oh, fuck you, yeah. I said it. Then it's like, damn.
Yeah, it's got,
You don't care about it?
You
feel what I'm saying? So it's like, that's all it is. It don't really be too much. It's just, like I say, the world just got sensitive.
Who's
bro.
the funniest person in the world to DC Young Fly? Who do you think is the funniest person in the world?
Who's funny, man? A lot of people, man. I just be watching everybody. Everybody funny in their own way. Everybody. I like watching Mike Epps live.
Hilarious.
Live. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of people. My boy Moneybag Mafia is one of the greatest writers and content creators ever, man. Who else I got on my team? Whew. I got a lot of people on my team. Who's funny? My boy Fatty Page, hilarious. My boy Black Run is hilarious. The 85 South Show, if y'all make sure y'all go get the podcast.
That is more. Listen, let me tell you something right now. If y'all not fucking with the 85 South Show, y'all missing the funniest. Maybe it's
Carlos Miller, Chico Bean.
Maybe it's me.
Plain English.
Like it is. That is some of the funny. That of all the Breakfast Club interviews, forget it. The podcast is hilarious. The shows is hilarious. They murdered the Breakfast Club. That is some of the funniest shit
we ain't playing with these
going on right now, bro.
We ain't playing with these folks. One thing about it, man, that's something that we can actually say that we built from the ground up. Like it took years and process. I'll never forget when people weren't even coming to the show. Some of the promoters didn't even have the back end. Like, man, we selling out arenas and theaters. Like, and it's like I say. We was all at Wild 'N Out at one point in time. You feel me? We all did what we supposed to do on Wild 'N Out, and we branched off and created our own thing. That's what people gotta understand. You gotta grasp the opportunity. This right here is the opportunity. This came from what, nigga? You been out there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand when you ain't nobody here with you. This your shit.
Yeah, work.
You feel what I'm saying? When you out there, now you with them, that's a group.
Yeah.
When you over here, this your shit. I see.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Congratulations. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everything just open doors, bro. Yeah, it's okay. Everything just open doors. So it's like we go from Wild 'N Out and we grasping that, and then we branch on. Now we know how it operates. We know how to operate a show.
Yeah.
Because we watch how they operate a show. It's like, wow. When can we do our own shit?
Now you learning it
like
now.
We got our own show, own production team, we own it. So that's why when we walk into these TV networks and we don't like shit that they say, we be like, we fine, brother. We own everything.
Ownership,
and
bro.
we doing mighty fine.
Yep. And are those lessons that like you feel like you might have learned from Nick Cannon?
I learned from all aspects, you know what I'm saying, just from a business mind, because he's very business minded.
Oh, without a doubt,
like
everything.
Every move is the next move. It's always the next move. So it's like the way I handle everything else that I'm doing in my life, I don't handle it how I do with 85 South. It's like, because the 85 South, I have so much confidence because of there's nothing nobody else can come in between and break. Like try to come. You can't get me and Carlos without a Chico and then try to call it 85 South. It's not gonna be 85 South. You can't. You gotta get the whole package.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You can't just get Carlos and Chico. You got to get the. You can't even get me and Carlos without the production team. It's just don't feel right.
Right. It's not the same.
It's not. We need the whole feeling, bro. Y'all can't come in and break that up.
Word.
We done built this from the ground up. We know that, because first of all, if I know you behind my sound mic, you behind my cameraman, and you gonna be on the mic with me on stage, and you gonna be on the mic with me on stage, what the fuck am I worried about?
I'm comfortable now. Yeah, I'm in my bag. Yeah,
I'm in my bag with my people.
Yeah,
We own this shit. We don't go to work. We literally be backstage like, bro, what the fuck we gonna talk about? We be like, shit, you ready? What you gonna talk about? Shit, what happened this week? Shit, okay, let's go.
Got you.
And we go out there and make it work.
Let me ask you this: fatherhood. You have a little one, right? And you know how my mom digs you?
Yeah.
Cause you so proud, little girl, right?
Man, beautiful.
Cause you so proud of your little girl.
Yeah, man, she's beautiful.
My mom loves you.
For real.
Cause you so proud of your little
What's
girl.
up, mom? Hey, baby. Nah, tell her I appreciate it. Nah.
So talk about how fatherhood changed you a little bit and being a dad, cause it's something that black men get criticized a lot for.
Right.
But you, it seems to really fill your world up with joy.
Right.
And you can see it.
Right.
So tell me a little bit about being a dad, bro.
Man, one thing I can't say that is that I just love being a father, man. You feel me? Like, cause it's just a whole nother light, and it just let people know, like, man, listen, it's okay to be a father, bro. It's actually fun. People be running away from their responsibilities, bro. Like, that's with life, with anything, bro. Like, children is probably that's real love right there. Nobody loves you more than your children. You see what I'm saying? When you wake up, when I look at my little girl and she smiles, you like, hey, daddy, love you, daddy. Like, that's a breath of you know what I'm saying, fresh air that I don't get from nobody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like them moments I cherish the most. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I got in that feeling of saying I got somebody to take care of. Just like I'm out here working for. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I love that feeling for John. I'm gonna have some more kids. I'm probably have about 5 kids. 5 kids. Boop, 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 boop. Boom them out.
5. When you gonna start, bro?
I got one. I might. We thinking about this. Oh no. I want a legit, man. I want a little boy, man. But I'm scared. If I have another girl.
How many you got? You only got the one girl.
I only got one, man.
And you
two. I can't. Two girls. I can't do.
You know
two
what
girls.
can happen, right?
I can't do 2 girls.
You know what can happen?
What?
The Kobe situation.
What happened?
Kobe had 2 girls. They tried again, girl. They try to get pregnant again, girl. We love our sisters,
right?
But keeping on trying for that boy, you'll get a whole starting 5 in the WNBA, bro.
But this one I don't mind. I don't mind having a whole bunch of girls.
I love them. My little nieces are the light of my life.
Let me tell you something. I don't mind having a whole bunch of little girls, but I'm gonna tell you right now, if I can't get my little boy, one of them, come on home.
DC, last question for you, bro.
Talk to me.
I know you busy. What do you see?
Right.
And by the way, man, we do a lot of podcasts here, bro.
Shout out to your podcast, man.
But very rarely do we get to have as much fun and be as inspired.
And be lit. Y'all be here talking all the politics and shit. Can't even curse as much.
I love how you curse 15 times before you ask if you can curse, though.
Okay, gotta make it comfortable.
Nah, I feel you. But where do you even think this is where or who I want to be? Like, where do you want to be in 10 years? Is this movie star DC Young Fly? Is this like biggest comedian in the world? Is this biggest TV star in the world? Do you even think like that?
I feel I in my mind I go off hard work. If I put as much effort into hard work, everything else gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you tune in your energy of trying to be the best, you can only be you. You can only be you. You can't outdo nobody. You can't outdo nothing. That's why, in my mind, I'm trying to make sure everybody who's doing something, trying to make them remain. You feel me? Like me, you, the Jussie Larry. We talking. I'm like, listen.
Yeah.
We got to talk to each other.
Word.
We got to look, because it's only us.
Yeah.
You feel me? So when we get together, we got to, we gonna need each other when we get up there.
Without
a doubt.
Because
that's why when we own shit, we control shit. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, when the more and more I learn and elevate, is I'm better. You know, so I'm better in myself. I ain't really worrying about the next big movie or the next big. It's like, did I do a movie this year? Did I do a TV show?
Hey, somebody just asked me to ask you a question after you finish this answer.
Yeah, come on, send them on in. Send them on in.
Just asked me.
So really to answer your question, the next 10 years, long as I stay prayed up and just stay working, man. Listen, I don't know.
You don't know. But you know it's going to be.
But I know it's going to fuck down.
Someone wants to know a question, because I ask people to ask me questions, and one of my homegirls wants to know, who do you think the baddest Instagram model is?
My girl, Miss Jackie O, of course.
Oh, okay.
Somebody tried to set me up.
Someone tried to say
Miss Jackie O. But she know I love Rihanna.
Rihanna bad, bro.
Listen.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Listen.
Do you know what the dopest thing about the Kanye moment was?
What?
Rihanna followed me on Instagram.
She did?
Oh, my God.
She still follow you today?
She still follow me today.
You know you can't fuck up. Don't post no stupid pictures. Don't do nothing for that unfollow.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you. Every now and again, I just go and make sure she still follows me.
Be like,
every now and again, I just go and make sure she still follows me. And it wasn't even me. One of my homeboys was like, oh shit, Van. She actually commented on one picture one time. Ooh. Like, one of my homeboys was like, Van, did you know that Rihanna follows you on Instagram? I didn't know, but did you even find out? You almost
shit on yourself.
I was like, what? And then I go and see she follows me on Instagram. I did not even know she was following me.
Listen. There's no way I can not tell her what I do to her.
Chill out, bro.
If I ever see it, it's no way in my mind. Bro, it's like if we ever get into a room, my girl already know that. Listen. If we ever get into a room, it's nowhere possible. I'm not going to whisper in her ear, girl, fuck shit out you. I'm going to tell you straight the fuck out. I been want to tell you that. I love your music.
I can't give it up for DC Young Fly, y'all. Bro, we appreciate you. What we looking out for? Tell us what we looking out for.
Okay, now, to be honest, get your pen and paper.
Okay, get your pen and paper.
First off, I want y'all to go get my Curb Music and the Trap Soul. Make sure y'all go get that. Make sure y'all go get my little brother Scars of Wisdom book out there, Lathan Thomas. Make sure y'all go get that Clothing Line, Your Ass Can't Read. Make sure you go get my other little brother, Back in Motion, Folds Up album. Uno Richie, I want to say Losses. I forgot too many losses, but just go get it. Yeah, they got so many tapes out there. Go get them all. I got a new album on the way called Fly Womack and Waited My Turn. It's gonna be crazy. And the crew got another tape coming out, and I got 3 movies coming out. First movie I got is How High 2 420. On MTV, coming out on MTV. Make sure, let's get the claps. Let's get the claps.
I feel like I know the writers of that. Diallo and Bashir?
I don't know. It was a lot of them.
A lot of them.
You know how they be like, oh, we went through 9,000 writers. I'm like, all right, just give me my money in the escrow. Fuck all that. I got the hook up too with Master P, Fat Boy SST.
We had P on
Fat Boy SST and Master P, man. I appreciate Master P for plugging us in, man. Fat Boy SST did his thing. And I got the hook up too, and Lil Yachty did his thing getting high too. So a lot of people don't understand. Lil Yachty did his shit too.
So Lil Yachty's in that.
Yeah, on how too. Of course, white people.
Yeah.
And then
Austin, clap.
Fall.
Because Austin, because I'm not gonna lie. When I asked you to clap for Lil Yachty, you did something like that.
What the hell is that?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is that?
It's like you clap on your shoulder, man. Clap for Lil Yachty.
Yeah,
bro.
clap for Lil Yachty, man.
I have Coach and
It's
P
the boat.
so fucking quick.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
I know that's Coach P. I don't know my fault. I don't know my fault. So then I got another movie called with Lionsgate called 2 Minutes of Fame. 2 Minutes of Fame with Cat Williams and Deion Cole and Jay Farrell in the fall.
Oh, wow.
In the fall.
Wow, give it up. This brother is working, man.
We on tour right now with Mike Epps, the Funniest Ish Tour. 85 South shows on tour right now. Make sure y'all go get those tickets at DCYoungFlyOfficial.com. The merchandise, the Fuck You Mean clothing line is up. Make sure you go get those clothes. Oh, and make sure you go get my girl lip gloss, J Nova collection. I'm screaming, and what else we got? Shit, I'm trying to make sure everybody get money. You gotta make sure everybody get money. Shit, yes, I plug your shit in. I'm tired. And what else? More tours, my stand-up tour, plus I'm with Mike's stand-up tour, and then the Wildin' Out tour is about to be official. We got 40 dates that we just added.
40 dates?
From August to like November, bro.
Boy.
And Wildin' Out coming back on every Thursday or Friday at 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, one of reruns. Get them all.
Black man getting money. One more time, give it up for DC Young Fly, everybody. It's amazing,
just try to
bro.
stay working. Yeah. Do I have anything else, CC? That was it? I read.
Plugged it all.
Okay, plugged it all. Okay.
DC Young Fly is hilarious, and he is going to be one of the biggest stars in the world. I'm predicting that right now. You know how you're going to watch him? on your television, controlled by Control Center by Cavo. Clean up your remote control clutter with Control Center by Cavo. Plug in your streamer, sound system, cable, satellite, or game console and control everything connected to your TV with one easy-to-use voice-controlled remote. Shop now and get 40% off Control Center with promo code PILL. That's $59.95. 40% off the regular pricing of $99.95. Service plan required. But the first 45 days are free. I'm telling you. After those 45 days, you're going to wonder how you ever lived without Control Center. Control Center is available at caavo.com and at Best Buy. That's Control Center by Cavo. One remote that does it all. It's like Lord of the Rings. One remote to rule them all. That's funny. It's funny to me, son. Whatever, man. Go get the remote. Peace.